So women in business, because it's been well documented what South Africa has been through over the past number of years. What is the current plight of women in South Africa?
Women are very much internally promoted to actually go out there and achieve and actually move. We have a huge brain drain in South Africa. They all move to obviously London or to Australia. In Australia, we have a lot of South Africans living in Australia.
We do.
And the X2 movement is really, I find, going to be powerful because we want to educate people around the world that it's not just about business. It's not just about money. It's not just about financial success. It's about success, that if you're not successful in your health life and you're not successful in your family life, how can you possibly call yourself successful in your financial world?
Yeah.
So that's something we really want to educate people
Balance.
on. Yes, yes.
Balance.
Very important.
You mentioned earlier, Anjay, that your parents, big inspirations for you. If you had to choose a fictional character that inspires you, who would it be?
My favourite fictional character is Scarlett O'Hara.
Scarlett O'Hara.
She used stubbornness to actually become successful because she was so stubborn. She would not give up.
Yeah.
And to me, as a fictional figure, I've read all her books and, you know, obviously watched the movie. And it's amazing because no matter what happened, she got up, she brushed herself off and said, let's do it, let's start again.
It's an interesting thing because often we might be taught, young girls might be taught that if they're stubborn, at an early age particularly, they might be told it's not a good thing.
Yes. And as you know, with upbringing, whatever our parents tell us, we believe is fact.
Yeah.
And that is not our reality. So when you go through life and you accumulate all this information and you start waking up, I guess, in a sense, to who you really are, you realise that 90% of the stuff our parents taught us was not necessarily right.
Yeah.
I mean, I was taught that, you know, you have to, when you're dealing with people, you've got to be very honest and you've got to be very loving and very caring. But try that when someone hasn't paid you for the last 90 days in business. How do you do that? So that is a value which inflicts in business. Then you could have a personal value where, be careful, honey, you know, you want to get married and have children because by the time you reach 30, it's all over.
Yeah.
So you grow up thinking with this urgency and emergency. A lot of young girls go, I need to find a husband, I've got to find that. That's all nonsense. When I say nonsense, I mean that with all due respect. Because it's not necessarily the right thing. You have to make a choice as a person, whether you're male or female, what is right for you at the time. It's not about, well, now my biological clock is ticking.
Yeah. Or
I have to become a corporate white collar and I have to make $500,000 a year before I'm successful.
Yeah.
And that's empowering.
So people can be successful now.
Yes.
And you're saying that they'll attract that.
People should live as a success now because I say, what are you waiting for? What in life? Why do people wait? What are they waiting for? Are they waiting for the right man to fall into lap, the right woman, the right job, the right...
That's an important message. What are you waiting for?
Yes, and that's what I believe, and I actually create all my talks around that, is all about awareness. Why do people not want more? And number two is purpose. So that awareness will inspire you to find a purpose, and then you won't want to wait because then you've got something to live for. And every morning you won't need an alarm clock to jump out of bed. I don't. My actual subconscious mind wakes me up every morning with my... I don't even wear a watch because subconsciously I know what I have to do because it's so important to me.
And again, I'm hearing that you're saying it's not just opportunity to go out and succeed in business. It's not just opportunity to go out and make a lot of money.
No.
Because if you come into purpose, it sounds like everyone has a different purpose.
Can I say that you don't necessarily make money when you actually follow your true purpose? Take, for example, someone like a teacher, all right? A teacher will earn an average, I guess, a salary per year. And for them, if they want to be financially successful, it would be much harder for them to achieve that. They could definitely do it, but their purpose is they want to educate and help students. So they're not driven by money. So what someone like that would be, they're not recognised enough. I believe that the education system, the teachers, the medical industry, the nurses, and very much the grandparents. You know the grannies that look after the kids when mum and dad's working?
You bet.
Those are special women we want to acknowledge through the X2 movement.
And grandmothers, grandparents, grandmothers, talking about women here, are amongst the most giving people on the planet,
They give themselves. They empty their own beautiful flute of bubbly, and then one day there's nothing left in the glass for them. And you find that's how they end up lonely and unhappy and in aged care homes. Because they've given almost everything to their families. And we should be, and our culture is awful because we don't recognise that. So we see all these beautiful people in these homes and no one even cares about them. Well, you know, mum and dad are old now. They're smelly, they moan, they complain, they can't walk fast enough. And my mum sent me this gorgeous email. I should actually send it to you. It'll make you cry, make you think, immediately ring your mother and go, Mum, I love you.
Yeah.
It's all about, remember when I was growing up, as a mother, I helped you learn your first 2 steps. I helped you learn to write.
Yeah.
And now that I'm older and you're trying to teach me how to use the internet and you become frustrated.
Yeah.
Remember when I was helping you learn to walk.
Yeah.
That was a powerful email.
Yeah.
It's all about gratitude.